dear, oh dear, oh dear. See the arse end of it. Looks like we're back. It's just taking time to initialize, man. That's what it's just an over. The initializing stage is just longer, isn't it? Do what? Yeah, but it just means I have to carry it everywhere with me, Jilly, doesn't it? You know, that's just crazy.
What does it feel?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll have to work out some kind of a structure with them. That's a real shame, I have to say, because I love this modified one, you know. Okay, let me just check. Okay, Elaine Bird, you guys, by the sounds of it, watching. So Facebook, we're back, folks. I'll have to come out of that one and go to a new one when I go to Elite Channel. Oh no, that can't be it because that's old. Yeah, please. Yeah, there we go. Apologies, folks. Little technical glitch, which invariably happens overseas. Rob Chapman, Jane Barrère, Joyce Stav, Wayne EGCC's in the house, Nicola McCarthy, Luke Van Jaap. Is this reality or just a flashback to earlier? No. You are live, my friend. David, Lisa Sargent. We are back. Wayne EGCC, Eunice Livesey, and 7 others are watching. Andrew Flyer, good day to you. Just watching the back end of that Air China 330. FOD dispersal, FOD clearance. Another TUI 737-8, I believe. It's not a MAX, folks. It's not a MAX. Saw a few of the TUI Maxes parked up at Schiphol as well as obviously Manchester. I'd imagine that they're still all parked up in the same place that they were the last time we were up at Manchester. Rob H. Maria J. Hello from Amsterdam. G'day. A security man, 1960. Shelley Ritalik. Gus. Elaine Bird, Harmick Viscanian. How are all you guys doing out there? Welcome back. Sorry for the technical issue there. But It's kind of the sort of thing that we learn to expect with live streaming, of course. Interesting, just something I was picking out earlier on. Of course, they don't have underground storage tanks here at Dusseldorf, using the tankers getting filled up from other positions, tanks across the airfield. Not sure where their fuel dump is, but interesting to see that little connection there that runs up to the fuel filler for the steps, kind of a multi-use step assemblies attachment for the fuel pipe. So yeah, like I said, that Air China 330, you can see the APU running on her. You see the heat coming out the back of her quite clearly. So she's ready to depart. Unfortunately, we did miss a Eurowings A330 200, landed heavy, actually bounced down the bounced and then landed about 70 to 100 feet further down the runway. So, oh, here we go, this is good enough. Long spool up on a 330. Just technical issues, Darren. Yeah. Okay, big wing on the 330. Of course, the same wing as the 340-300. So you could potentially bolt another couple of engines on that wing. Of course, not using the same Trent 7s on the 340-300, sorry. Trent 7s on that one. Yeah, I believe they use the IAEs on the 340-300. Caroline Blair, Billy Piper, Stuart Taylor, Peter, great guy. No, good point that, Peter, great guy. Very good point. Should have done that. My apologies if I didn't, but I was sort of caught up in the moment, like you get, you know. Malcolm Elthorpe, welcome back to you as well. Darren Golding, off to his dad's Love Angel. Hello, Love Angel. How are you doing? Elaine no one. Elaine number one, I'm guessing that is. Love the spotting area. Have been there a few times over the year and didn't want to leave. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, it's a great big panoramic area. You can actually get a good idea of just how vast this area is. That's the old control tower there, folks. It's up there. But yeah, good panoramic views here at Dusseldorf. It was cheap. I think it was about €3 to get in here. It wasn't very expensive. Kurt Landgraf, good morning. Stevie McGuinness, Pete, great guy. Alan Yalden, great feedback from Alan there with the feedback for the picture. Loving the picture. Darren Golding is off. See you later, my friend. Wow, I'm going to be taking the jacket off in a minute, I tell you. It's getting warmer and warmer by the minute. So just wait for that 330 to push back Air China. Now, Adrian James, is Berlin on the Euro list? Yes, indeed it is, my friend. Berlin's definitely got to be visited. I'll tell you what, last time we were here, ironically enough, it was the demise of Air Berlin, and we saw that we saw a number of the aircraft parked up over the other side of the airfield. 320s, which I'd imagine have fortunately now been put back into service. Oh, this is a Eurowings 330, which is on tow from maintenance. Oh, it's a 340-300, is it? Yeah, it is. Hey, Well, at least we get to see one. Even though the engines aren't running, it's good to see. We all love a 343. Kurt Landgraf, time for bearings. So I believe these are the IAE engines that you see on the 319s and 320s with the BA fleet on this 340-300. Thomas Frew is back watching. Hello, Thomas. Peter, great guy. Are they Rolls Royce? I don't know. Are they Rolls Royce? They're Trent 7s. Ah. Oh, that's good. She's parking up. She's being towed to gate. That's good. No, they're not. I don't know. Is that an IAE? No, maybe not. They are Trent 7s, possibly. I don't know. I'm confused now. Threes. Oh, okay. Well, this one's. Peter, great guys, talking about the background noise. What's all that about? What's all that about? Background noise. I don't know. Have I caught the back end? No idea. Yes, Stevie Richards. Yeah, indeed they do. Around about 1.86 miles long. This runway here at Dusseldorf, just under 2 miles. Now let me just have a look here. So interesting. Getting it's saying here that it's CFM 56. Yeah, it's CFM 56. Interesting. So it's a CFM 56. See you, love angel. Take care. That's interesting. So another bit of education there. That's good to see. Get a really good idea of scale there when you see those guys working around the main undercarriage, big droopy undercarriage of the 340, sorry, and the 330. Same, more or less the same body. Here we go. Here we go. I see, right, yeah, that's what he was talking about. Yeah, so this is the CF6 power, I'd imagine. Either that or the Pratt & Whitney PW4000s. But interesting to see that is the CFM56, so it is the a variant of the A320 engine on the 340-300. Jiggy with it. Simon Foyle, yes, we are back. Alan Warren. Let's just jump over to Facebook. See all our friends on Facebook. How you doing? Moira Davis, Julie Presswood, funny. Michael Payne is in the house. Tony Bagman, Gerard Hinkemer, Mikey van der Aaron. Sorry about that. So not sure whether they're using the GE plant or the Rolls-Royce. Sorry, the GE or the Pratt & Whitney power plant on the Eurowings 330. I'd say that's a 200, is it? Oh, here we are, Terry Allen, CFM 56, ex-Brussels Airlines. Okay, so that's ex-Brussels. Saw Brussels Airlines 3:43 in Heathrow this morning before I went out. Darren Smith, Philip Garthwaite, Kaneko Ishii, Simon Rowlands, Tracy Younger. I think it's a tough one to call, but in terms of if we were to do a sort of like all-time viewer in terms of hours viewed, Kaneko would have to be up there in the top of the rankings, as would Mikey van der Aaron and a lot of the other ones. Kevin Garside, Tracy Younger, hello, Scott Feltham, not from Feltham. So even though we missed a couple, okay, great sound of these CFM 50 CF6s. Michael G. Kelly, Ray Benjerfield, all the guys piling in on Facebook right now. How you doing? How you all doing? Interesting little BizJet, is it? Ah, great sound. And me, Sophie Fitzpatrick, yes, of course, of course. I shouldn't have actually brought that whole thing up, should I? Because we've got so many people. In fact, probably almost everybody who's on Facebook. Yeah, and Jilly, of course, yeah. Sorry, guys, I shouldn't have even brought it up, should I? Because really, everybody on Facebook who is on Facebook are actually more or less the same amount of time. Because I remember when we opened up the Gold Channel, bang, everybody came in immediately. So there's a good 500 or 600 of you. And if I've not mentioned your name, I do apologise. I'll just rewind on that one. Yeah. Nice. Decent. Okay, you can see that BizJet being shrouded out by the heat haze from the APU on that Air China 330. Yeah. Luke Fanget, Keith House. Can anyone say yellow to me? Keith House, yellow. Over. And it's all yellow. It's all yellow for Keith House. Bengt Carlson. Justin Waddington is coming up for 18 months. Okay, everybody's now talking about how long they've been on the Elite Channel. Yes, guys, I shouldn't have even brought that up, to be honest with you, because I know and appreciate all of you guys for being loyal fans and followers of BigJet TV since literally we started the Gold Channel all these months back. Rob Cartman, Loganair. Oh, that's Loganair, this little BizJet. Just coming, is it? Thank you, sir. Who's that? Antonia Ham. Harmick Vaskanian. So, Mr. Bond. Of course, Miss Moneypenny. Splendid. Is that an Embraer? I'm absolutely useless on my mini jets. Forgive me. Nouvelle Air going out. Noisy little thing. Now this is a CFM 56 power plant. A little bit of definitely lose the jacket, that's for sure. I think the hat's going to come off in a minute. DV's in the house. Now pay attention, 007. Of course, Miss Moneypenny. Marco is looking forward to seeing us at Frankfurt in a few weeks. Well, unfortunately, and I know that I would want to meet up with Frankfurt Phil and the crew, but unfortunately, we're going to be airside at Frankfurt, so we're not going to be able to meet up with the usual crew. However, we will be going back to Frankfurt to do another show on plane spotting, the plane spotting facilities that are at Frankfurt, and it will be then that we will meet up with all the crew there. The second time out there, I'm going to actually go out there the night before, spend the night over in a cheap hotel or motel or flea-ridden pit, whatever it is, and I'm not taking a cat basket with me, and then yeah, well, oh, there we go, Aeroflot. Splendid. Okay, still waiting for that China to push. That's pushing now. There it goes. Okay, here we go. Should see the slats deploy. Flaps and slats. Here we go, folks. Bob Hinkingbottom, take care, all the best. Have a good day. Might want to hang around a little bit, Bob. Watch this one before you leave. Always interesting to see the horizontal stabilizer pitch adjustment on the back of some of those 330s. Very noticeable, sort of like an odd looking thing, but as you can see on the this one here, the actual elevators themselves, the actual horizontal stabilizer unit, the fixed unit, is actually adjustable. Blimey. Oh, it's a little Tunis Air 330 going out. 320. Just going to let that one go through the shot, and then we're going to back up onto this China 330, because we'll see the F&F check, flap check. Justin Wellington, Andrew Flyer, Stephen Reed, how are you doing? Paul Maskell, no dancing baggage handlers just yet. Who knows, he might be off today. Emirates into Dusseldorf at 20,000 feet. Thank you. That's what we're on about, Jack Ledingham. Okay, number 2 start up, or maybe even number 1 start up on that 330. Thanks, Jack Ledingham on Facebook for giving us that info on the Emirates 380 at 20,000 feet. Joy Claringbold. Darren Smith, thanks for pointing out that Aeroflot 320. I'm sorry I missed it. Missed your comment. Lawrence Robson, hello. Wendy van der Weg. Okay, Murray Benjafield, thank you very much, Emirates 380. Oh, listen to that. Pick up that engine note. Got everything all right on the mic, Chili. You haven't got any wind muff on there, wind noise going on. So I've got the wind cover with me. Justin Wannington asking about Colin Mellows. Oh, here we go. Flaps have been deployed. Interesting. Oh, Andrew Flyer. ANA 787 due in at 3:30 Zulu. Yeah, will you be live then? Hoping to be as live as long as I can. Obviously, my one issue is that I have to... 3 o'clock I need to be getting out of here, don't I, really? It's fired up, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. It's gone. It's running, apparently. I've got all lights flashed up, Jilly, so you're just going to have to wait for it to... all channels. So put the timer on it, Jilly. Put the timer on it. Put the timer on it. Yeah, but we can't keep having 4-minute interruptions like part 1, part 2, part 3 and all that crap. Sorry, folks. It's the same guys that have got the 747 at Schiphol, folks. The old 747-400 KLM 747-400. Andy Barnes, giving a shout out to Andy Barnes, requested a shout out actually on Wednesday on the Cargologic show. Obviously I wasn't able to read comments out on that day, so Andy Barnes, a big shout out to you, my friend, and a big shout out to all our new members who've joined over the last few days and today. Elijo Pine, sorry, Harmit, Scott Tarpley, Luke Van Schaap, yeah, missed China, sorry folks. Seems to, at least, fingers crossed, we're going to get the Emirates 380. Really sorry about the technical issues, guys. It is one of those things, but it isn't one of those things that we are expecting. And we will obviously be... major apologies, guys. Always What's that, mate? Emirates next in. Nice big power up by those CFMs. Murray Benjafield, 380 on finals. We got it, folks. Thank you. Stephen Reed, Leslie White, Andrew Flyer. Welcome to all elite members on the Facebook channel and of course on the YouTube channel. And of course any of you guys watching out there on Stay Live. Condor. Wow, noisy old 737 from Turkish going out. Yeah, a lot of testing next week, Chili man. Yeah. Yeah. Might even do, see how we go tomorrow. Might even do a bit of testing tomorrow. Nip up to Heathrow. Maybe. Alison Thornett, thank you very much indeed. I do apologise because, you know, I feel like, you know, regardless of what the fault is, I always feel responsible. I can't help it. Stevie Reed, thank you. Antonio Ham, Trish Guy. Okay, we are indeed back. 380 on finals. John Hucklesby, thank you. Something's starting up. Here comes the 380 now, folks, for your delectable delights. Sugar. That go off? Did that go off? No, it's still on. It's still on. Oh, great. Okay, mic. The mics are just. Just check your audio, Julie. Just check your audio. Oh, it's the green one. Take the dog for a walk. Wash the dishes. Darren Attard, straight on it then. Heathrow, on the van, get out there now, immediately do it. Stevie Forbes not liking that livery. But it was, yeah, they're on 09, so it would be up on the roof, wouldn't it? Be up on the roof at Hilton Gardens Inn. Wow, that's full runway for that 380. It's a big old lump. Look at it, all the way down there still. What I need to do is make an adjustment to this microphone. Got two turntables and a microphone. Where's that? Okay, we have that. What, tomorrow? Can't get anything
everyone jump into the... it's a hamlet, isn't it? Yeah, no, it's because the mic's down underneath the cover. That's it, seems alright to me though. Good to stand by.
That's it. I've got 2 turntables and a microphone. Slight adjustment to this, ladies and gents, stand by. God knows how many varieties that everyone's had. Right now, just a bit up over here. That should be a small to small. So I need a small to small ball, which I can't get. So if that's the case, then so be it. We haven't got a screwdriver, so that's not an option either. I can't put that into that. That's not an option there. What's that? And they're not. Yeah. Yes. I'm going to try and mount this mic here. Oh, nice little switch. Teddy, just stand by. Because I moved, because it panned. Pop on the mic, folks. My apologies, that's because I'm missing a bar with it. Because I've got 2 turntables and a microphone. Where's that? Okay, so mic is directional now, guys, so might be a little bit less with my audio. GP, can I just get an audio check for a second? Just so I can hear it. 1 2 1 2, check. Yeah, no, I'll turn it around. It's all right, I'll turn it around. just a cut.
Hold on a quick minute there, boy. Just trying to, so I rigged the mic up because my mic, oh, come on now. Sorry, I'll stick my face in the camera, shall I?
Okay, how's that? Sorry about that. Okay, I'm sure you'd much rather see a Swiss A220 than Jerry's nostrils. Hot damn diggity dog. Right, might hear a little noise from this 220. Yeah, I've got the mic right here now. I've got the right. But yeah, I just want to make sure that people can still hear the engine notes and all that stuff. Looks like a little Embraer on approach. Got 2 turntables and a microphone. No. Is it? Here it is. 175, 155. Oh, it's the hop pit pop. France regional onion hop. That might well be the one that was in here earlier, actually, doing the rounds. Could be his second visit to Dusseldorf for the day, maybe his third, who knows. Joe Cameron loves the 220. Yeah, beautiful aircraft, man, great design. And Airbus must be really patting themselves on the back for having picked up that production. I don't think that they've brought out the entire production line, so to speak, but the A220 variant is definitely now in the Airbus family, firmly in the Airbus factory. Blimey, it's hot. Alan Jiggy with it, coming for his brand new soundbar. Echo, check. Kurt Landgraf, Tora Gerber, not allowed to move anymore. Stop! Okay, getting a little bit peckish now. Sort of, we're all waiting with bated breath to see the first of the E2 E-Jets start coming on stream. Remember last time we were here, folks, the Neo wasn't even released at this stage, so that's January last year. So we didn't have any Neos in here last year. Of course, we've seen the Pegasus Neo earlier on. Little lufty, touching down. This little fella. Oh, is it? Captain Dave, happy birthday. Is he going to go left turn, Clyde? He's a little bit fast for a left turn there. Yeah. Be like, Terry the artist. Oh, Peter Gright. Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. Astro 747. Would love to see Big Jet TV go to Canada. Yes, Astro 747. Well, it's on the. We're working on it. We're working on it. It is all about security and clearance and all that kind of stuff. Looking into also Fairford folks, hopefully speaking with a fantastic YouTuber who we would hopefully be meeting up with and doing some filming with him there. But we're looking at the legal side of it first before we go up there, because of course it is MOD land. Get off my land. But we're not going to be on their land, so to speak, but we'll be off site. But even so, just want to make sure that we cross all the T's and dot all the I's before we go wandering up there. It's a long drive. Don't want to sort of like get on top of the van and then be booted out in 5 minutes flat. Sun Express 737. It's the kind of thing you'd expect to see in, like, you know, the Maldives or something like that. Mind that. Such a great shot. What time we got, GP? As in since that. No. As in since we rebooted. Okay, let's see what happens, man. Because if it's a 30-minute thing, then that's another bleeding ball game to start playing, isn't it? Good morning from Austin. Is that Austin, Texas? Java with J. Hello, Java with J. Alan Warren. Yes, the same as a -8. What's that? Alan Jiggins. What about Charles de Gaulle? Would be an option. Yes, indeed. Alan, it is an option. Charles de Gaulle, unfortunately, is much the same as Schiphol in terms of its vastness and getting around the airport. And but we do have it on good authority that there's a location slap bang in the middle of the runways, apparently, where you can spot from. So we're having a look at that. Yeah, Stevie Luscombe confirming that it is an absolute nightmare. Charles de Gaulle is probably the size of a small town, if not bigger, I have to say. Stared it. Read all about it. Captain Dave said he needed a vacation after the birthday celebrations. Wow, fair play to the fella. Trying to put a little show together with. Unfortunately, Joe Smith saying Cargo Lux 747 overhead behind you, Jerry. It's behind you. Not going to catch that. We do have broken cloud, but certainly nothing enough to be able to catch any high flyers. So I don't think they've. They're catering. This is a catering truck for. Katrina saying EasyJet is inbound, second in from Berlin. That will be behind this 737, which is looking like it might be. Who's this then? Oh, it's Inspector Clouseau. Sun Express again. Big high-speed approach to see if he touches it down right here. Bang! Bang, and the dirt is gone. Decent. It's -8, is it? Is it a Yeah, I think it's an 8 variant with those scimitar winglets. Slightly different design of the scimitar winglet on the 8 compared to the Max. Reverting to the straight-edged winglet design as opposed to the raked design on the 8. Oh, Joe Smith, Etihad 330 on the left downwind should be in view soon. Etihad 330? What, inbound? Is that on radar, Gilly? Oh, nice. Brian Mitchell's in the house. Hello, John Roycroft. Jack Leddingham, last day of operations at Istanbul. Yes, we got that earlier on actually, before they switched to the new mega airport. So they're switching over. I believe that all the new Turkish operations are actually going to start landing and operating out of the new airport, obviously after today. Trisha Guy has only just realised that we're back. 3, 2, 1, back in the room. Don't look around the eyes, look around the eyes, in the eyes. Darren Graham Photography, hello, how are you? Good afternoon from Heathrow. John Roycroft is in house, like. So there's a catering truck. Okay, yes, indeed, and Katrina calling this one. Katrina and the waves. A little squeezy jet inbound. First one of the day. Andrew Flyer. Mikey van der Aaron. Yeah, unfortunately, that's why we're so fortunate to have what we have at Heathrow, folks. 2 runways. We know exactly what's going on. The only time that we do get let down at Heathrow is when we're desperate to see an aircraft and it goes in rogue. But invariably, we're very, very lucky. Runway switch guaranteed at 1500 hours every day. So if the runways change direction, we just got all angles covered at Heathrow. And of course, just the 2 runways, whereas somewhere like Schiphol, which has got the Polderbahn, which is sort of like a 25 minute drive from the other runways, from the other positions. However, still more to do at Schiphol. Next time, I'm going to stay over at there's a cheap hotel there opposite the McDonald's, which is handy. And we will obviously do some filming the night before as well as the full day after that. So Schiphol again should be on the cards. We should be going back there quite soon. Odette, hello. Thea, hello. Andrew Flyer. Indeed, the mix of aircraft at London Heathrow is phenomenal. It really is fantastic. Michael G. Kelly seconding that about the action at London Heathrow. John Roycroft. Keith House. Hi Jerry, what do you mean I am on yellow? Keith House, you asked me earlier on to say I am yellow. I think that might have been a mistype, perhaps. But don't worry about it. You asked me. Anyway, yeah, Mikey van der Aaron, he feels another taxi duty coming. Hello, Mike van der Aaron's Taxis, how can I help you? Oh yeah, can I get a lift from the terminal to the McDonald's, please? Okay, so be right with you. Mikey van der Aaron's Taxi Services, the most comfortable drive you'll ever have. Okay, where is this 330? Etihad 330. Saw one going out earlier, and we're going to get one coming in as well, hopefully. What's that? What's that? What's that? Oh, that's brilliant. To the artist. Yeah. Also, Ella Jo Pine lives in Staines. Stanwell, Viscount. Blimey, come on, son. Viscount Road. Wow. Can't be very far from me. Emma Guy. Hello, Emma. Nice to see you. Yeah, the reason why I say the artist is because I've told you this many times before. I don't want to get bored about it, but if you watch Pink Floyd The Wall, you have to watch the whole film, but basically it's Bob Hoskins, who's a right old geezer like that, innit? And he's talking about some geezer and he says he's an artist. So I just brought that into it. Anyway, you had to be there. So Mohammed Mullah, how you doing? Etihad just 6 minutes away. Here goes the flying pig, the Pegasus Neo going out. Shows the stall capabilities, short takeoff and landing capabilities of the Neo. That's why that could quite easily replace the Embraer with the BA fleet that they've got. Sort of keep knocking it out on that 340-300, but I think she's a beautiful aircraft and she deserves it. Part of Staines massive. No, I don't actually have a free-wheeled Robin Reliant, but yeah. Anyway, know what I'm saying? So how many people are going to go and find that bit? I wonder if it's actually on YouTube, that bit with Bob Hoskins. Jay Henley, good morning to you. Andy Barnes, Etihad 330-11 out, thank you. Yo-Yo May, good morning. John Hughes, there is an S7 Airlines A321neo from Moscow, about an hour out. Wow, thanks for that. Kurt Landgraf, Stephen Luskin, 3 years old. Three. What's 3 years? Have I missed something there? Yo-Yo May, see you later. All the very best. Joe Smith saying Etihad 330 now to your northwest. I've got a visual on it. Kurt Landgraf, thank you very much indeed. Stephen Luscombe saying I like EasyJet. That's a great quote. Astro 747. Welcome, Stephen Stepanis. Is Stephen Stepanis a new member? There we go. New member, enjoy your coverage. Thank you very much indeed, Stephen, and welcome to the show. Joining during the Dusseldorf. Welcome, my friend. Sorry, we're not actually getting notifications. GP, could you do me a favour? Could you just do me a favour? Drop me an email, notifications, because we've got that meeting with YouTube. And that's one of the things I need to bring up with them. Just drop me an email just to say... YouTube dash notifications, new member notifications. Well, no, it's just they may be aware of it, or because that's, and we're speaking to the Americans as well when they call. So here we go, Etihad 330. I'd imagine it may be a 300, probably with the Trent 7 power plant bolted to her. Is she 200? Is she? No, okay, my apologies. Oh, it's in the new livery. I think. Okay, okay. Wow. So this is... The one with the old livery went out earlier. Nice. Darren Attard, no, not that many British Airways. I think the one I was on earlier was the. I think they may have just maybe 2 or 3 a day. Joe Maggio, tuning in from Tennessee. Elaine Bird. Wow, someone had a backstage pass. Oh, Alan Jiggins, what a weekend. Big Jet TV and the start of British Touring Car at Brands Hatch. Lovely jubbly. I tell you what, Brands Hatch is always a good race for British Touring Cars because it's a tight one. They, I think they use the Indy circuit at the beginning of the year, and then at the end of the year, the closing race is usually at Brands Hatch, and they use the GP circuit. A lot of bumping and barging going on in the British Touring Car Championships. I think they've... Nice little start up. Yeah, relax the rules a little bit, which is good. I could never call Terry the artist. Just Terry on his own. Elaine Bird, Kurt Langrath. It was all very relaxed. Got to spend time talking with them. Martin Byrne, his wife. Okay, I don't know who we're talking about there. Andy Barnes, thank you. New livery. We'll get that Etihad 330 coming right past our position. Sky Mixer, Jerry, you got an S7 coming in from Moscow, 321 Neo, about 50 minutes out. Thanks for that, mate. So he'll get out now. Show him the pin. That pin that he's showing him is the lock that locks the front steering mechanism. Obviously he's removed it, so he actually when I say it locks it, it stops the pilot from operating the front steering mechanism, so that the tug operator has complete control over it. And then, of course, once he pulls the pin, boom! No, sorry. Once he pulls the pin, then the aircraft is back in the controls of the pilot, whoever is in command, whether it's the first officer or the captain, left or right seat. Now, we did see this last time we were here when we went down and did that little apron tour. Got up pretty close and personal with this Etihad 330. He might park up here. I don't know. No, he won't. He'll be the other side, I think. He's going to go past us. Yeah, because that's right behind us is where the... Just getting a notification that Colin Mellows is back with us on YouTube. Welcome back, Colin. t-shirt weather, folks. Jump in the store. We're going to try and do some new t-shirt designs. Just it's so busy during the week. Austrian, interesting. Now, is that linked to Austrian, or is that part of the Lauda group? I don't know. Soon find out. Stephen Owens, yes, captain will always sit on the left. However, oh, hello. Inspector Clouseau's back. Oh, hello. Who's got their 3 stripes? Darren Attard. That's all right, mate. Don't worry. We'll be back at Heathrow soon. Don't you worry about it, son. We'll be back. Yes, Keith, you're right. Don't say blah, blah, blah. Stephen Oxborough. 3 B-52s up, headed back to the US of A. Now, my contact at... I have a contact on YouTube who's quite knowledgeable about the movements at Fairford with the B-52s. And we're not talking about Rock Lobster either. Rock Lobster. The movements at Fairford are during the week. Apparently, B-52s are there regularly, in and out on training exercises. So we're going to try and get up there and do something with those guys. Well, not do something with them, but just catch them live if we can. But obviously there's quite a significant amount of protocol that we need to go through before we head up there. So watch this space. So what's the word on that then, folks? My Austrian. Alan Warren, not t-shirt weather in Ipswich. Jamie Rees loves the action from this spot. Thank you, my friend. James McCormick, thank you indeed. Stephen Stepanis, Austrian Airlines subsidiary of Lufthansa. Interesting. Thanks for that, Steve. So we have a empty apron. Everything has literally departed out of here apart from that 340. What time do we have? Blimey O'Reilly, it's 2:10. Oh my god, I don't believe it. Are you serious? That is absolutely ridiculous. I think we might have to do something tomorrow at Heathrow. I feel like I just haven't given them enough. So maybe what I'll do is I'll go out, get a ride in the morning, and then do some afternoon stuff. I have been invited out for a game of golf, but I think I've done enough of that. Oh yes, 1 hour 38 ANA 787-9. Caught it last time. By the look of the attitude of that aircraft right now, it looks like an Embraer. Oh, Dora Gerber, Swiss is also a subsidiary of Lufthansa. Interesting. Wow. Matt 52, you're damn right. Okay, here we go. We saw this coming in earlier. Claza 01. Just caught you there, mate. Mile 1. Don't know if I'm even going to get time to get anything to eat at this rate. It's going to be a rapid breakdown. Break it down! And then, yeah, there we go. Logan Air.